Hello everyone, I am once again back with a new video, but this is going to be a short one. I just wanted to make a quick announcement that my first album is now out on all streaming services and on YouTube and iTunes and whatever you want. And I just wanted to quickly explain the process behind this album and the name and the artwork because I'm very excited about it and I hope some of my viewers are too. But if you're not, then that's okay and you can just skip this video. But if you would want to support me in my artistic journey, then keep on watching. If you have been watching me for a while, you would know that I've always loved music. I've always loved listening to music, but I've also always loved singing and writing lyrics. This is something that I haven't really shared for the biggest part of my life with any other people, but it's something that I've always been doing in the background. Ever since I was like 7 years old, I have been writing songs in some way or singing my own songs in some sort of way. But I never felt comfortable or confident enough to share these songs with the world. But then at some point I just thought like, you know what? Why would I be scared of something and let that hold me back from doing something that I like or something that I would potentially want to share with other people? And just because I'm not the best in something I do doesn't mean that I can't put it out into the world. Because I'm very much a perfectionist. I've always been like, if I can't do something incredibly well, if I can't be the best at it, then I'd rather not do it. But it's such a debilitating way to think about anything. There was just this one point in time where I decided that I did not want to let fear hold me back in anything any longer. And I've always loved making music, so why not just share it with the world and actually take it serious for once? So that's what I did, and that's how I created this album. As you can see here, this is the artwork for the album. The album is kind of a tribute to my late grandma, who died in 2012. She was my dad's mother and also my godmother. I loved her very dearly, but sadly I lost her at a pretty young age. And I just kind of wanted to have my first album be in her honor. So that's kind of how I came up with the concept. So as you can see on the artwork, the album is called Duodecim, which means 12 in Latin. I wanted to name it just 12 first, but I thought that that was a little too literal, and I feel like other people have already created albums with the title 12, and I wanted to be a little distinguishable, a little different from what's already out there, so I decided to do it in Latin, which also makes sense considering the rest of the meaning, which I will get into now. So why did I name it 12? As I said, my grandma died when I was 12, which happened to be in the year 2012, and her birthday was also on the 12th of the 12th month. So I thought that the number 12 was just very prevalent in our relationship with me and my grandmother. And it has become my favorite number over time. It's also like a very historically divine number, like in the 12 gates of heaven, 12 disciples of like Jesus. I'm not Catholic, but you know, my grandma was, so I thought that was a nice meaning. And yeah, it's just a number that's very present in the world, like 12 months. It's just a very important number, and I've always just kind of found some sort of meaning in there. So I thought that would be a good name for the album. And then I kind of continued on from that concept where I wrote 12 songs, where each song is kind of something that I would have wanted to talk about with my grandmother had she still been alive. So 12 situations or lessons or thoughts that I have had over the past 12 years, because it's now 12 years after she died, which is another way the number 12 has like returned into the whole thought process. That's why I wanted to release it in 2024, when I was also 2024, because again, it's like a form of 12 in a way. As you can see in the artwork, I had this old picture of my grandma from one of her IDs, or driving license actually, that I thought was really artsy in a way and really pretty, and I just also felt like we really looked alike in that picture. So I was like, I want to use this on my album artwork, so I then had my friends help me with creating a picture of me that looked similar so that I could show how we looked alike, but still were different. And I just wanted both of our faces to be on the album cover, because it is a tribute to her, so I wanted her picture to be on there as well. And this is what we came up with. I actually had like a graphic designer work on this for me. It's again not the fanciest artwork in the world, but I'm really pleased with it, and it really embodies what I wanted the album to symbolize. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. That is kind of all that I wanted to say. As I said, my album's out on all streaming services as of this moment, and I will put the links in the bio of this video. I obviously can't force you to listen to it if you don't want to, if that's not the reason why you subscribe to me. I totally get it. But if you want to know more about my life, me as a person, how I write songs, then I would definitely give it a chance. And if you do want to give me some feedback on if you liked it or not, you can always contact me on Instagram, which will also be in the bio of this video. If you do happen to listen to this album, then I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you understand what I wanted to put into it. And yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time in a new video. Bye.